Well, this isn't exactly where I wanted to do the build log, or start it at least, but this is where I'm starting it. Reason being, the original recording I was doing was going to be over an hour long, and well, I don't want to upload a video like that. So I'm starting here. As you can tell, I got the legs already made and whatnot. I'm currently figuring out how far these need to be spread out, that way so building the rest of Tenka will go by real nice and easy. So what I'm doing right now is I'm getting these legs temporarily held together like this. Then I'm going to remove this former. I haven't gone and actually added in the wooden reinforcements to this part yet because, again, I don't know if these legs are properly spaced out or not. And if I have them spaced out too far apart, what will happen is that when I go to connect seams, the paper will actually be into each other, and it won't look right. And if I have these legs too far inward, the opposite will happen. The paper will be too spread apart from each other, making it even more difficult to properly close them. So I'm trying to resolve that issue. So to resolve that issue, I'm going to build one more layer, and that one more layer has another former on it. That extra former layer will let me know how far apart or how close or how far apart these legs need to be spread out and whatnot. And once I do that, then I can go in there, fully reinforce this whole area, including the legs and whatnot, properly secure them, and then I can continue on with the build. I'm hoping I'll be able to get something done today other than what you're currently seeing right now. I don't know if that'll be the case or not because I'm getting very low on popsicle sticks. So I'll most likely be having to put this video off on upload till like maybe tomorrow or Saturday. I'm currently recording this on Thursday. So I got a new set. I got a whole got 1,000 pack of jumbo popsicle sticks coming in. I got a 5-pound bag of or a 5-pound box of mini hot glue sticks coming in. And I have 2 reams of cardstock coming in also. And I'm actually keeping track of how much goes into this build, which is something I don't do for my other builds like Congo and whatnot. Right now, when it comes to Tenka, the amount of money we have sunk into Tenka right now in this current state she's in, I have about $100 to about $120 sunk into Tenka right now. I'm thinking that's where it's going to be maxing out because I don't believe I'll be needing to get anything else. So as of right now, to build at least this particular model, it's going to cost around $120. That could change by the time she is done, but for right now she's $120, and I gotta... Oh, fuck you. You're not in this room. You're not in this house anymore. Last thing I need is you in my house making a bunch of noise. Sorry about that. I had to kill a cricket. Those things are constantly at my front, outside my window, bugging the literal shit out of me. You have no idea how annoying these crickets can be. So if I see one of those things, I'm going to stop on current recording or continue recording. I'm just going to end its life there and now. Normally I'll actually grab the saw gun, but since I was recording, well, you saw what I did. And some more in your squish. So with that said, with all the rambling done, I'm going to come back when I get the next layer attached and whatnot, and get the proper spread of the legs and whatnot. Also, there is one more thing I do need to mention, is that when it comes to Tenka, with the way she's currently designed, is that if I let go, she'll fall backwards, and that is due to how the legs are designed. The very backs of them are not making contact to the ground. So I need to add in extra little bit of something on there to make the backs of the legs make contact to the ground. But I'll be doing that also once I make sure I get the proper spread of the legs made. So now I'll come back when I get the layer made and whatnot. Also, I want to include this in the video. I'm having a weird crashing issue with my RX 580. What happens is, when I go to watch a YouTube video, the drivers will just crash for no apparent reason. It'll do this for like 3 or 4 separate YouTube videos to where it'll act like it's loading and it'll get frozen. And then both my main and secondary panel will go black. And then they'll stay black for about like 5 or so seconds. Then they'll come back and I'll have a little AMD pop-up thing saying, your GPU drivers have crashed. Do you want to send in a report? And I've never had this issue before. Now, obviously, everything's working completely fine right now, and she just ended her live stream, so let's go to Gara. As you can tell, everything's working completely fine right now. But the only reason why that is because I DDU'd the system and removed the drivers and reinstalled them again. Now, this is a temporary fix because it'll work completely fine for like 2 to 3 days, and then the card will start fucking up all over again. And I doubt it's the actual physical card itself. I think it has to do something with either AMD or something with Google. But again, I don't know for certain, because also what will happen is that once videos start crashing out on YouTube, when I go to play a game like Genshin Impact, Big Mommy 8, Metro, and whatnot, all of those games will crash out. The only game that won't crash out is Minecraft and Papercraft. Which is weird because Papercraft and Minecraft both utilize the GPU. And yet, the other games, like I said, will just crash out for no reason at all. So I also want to include that into the video because that is also something I'm working with or trying to work around as I'm actually building Tenka and whatnot. So, yeah, this is going to be an hour-long build log video, but I'm going to try and make it under 15 minutes. My plan for this, at least this build log, is to actually get to where the upper section of Tenka is made. Because I actually have everything else printed out. I have the upper section and the arms made. But I just want to get at least to this section here and actually then upload it. So with that said, I will come back again when I get that little layer of when I get that layer attached to Tenka's torso and whatnot. Alright, so I thought I'll pop in very quickly to show you what I'm working with. Here's the former that I got used to make sure that the actual torso area maintains its shape. And luckily it's a full fat plane, as you can see in Papercraft here. So I just make this nice little cross member right here out of popsicle sticks, and that's enough to maintain its shape as I go to hot glue this to each and individual tab and whatnot. Also, what I did is I cut open a nice little gap for the legs, that way so they can spread apart from each other. Because as right now, as you can tell, the shape isn't going to be able to maintain itself, or it's going to be a massive pain. So what I need to actually do is I need to spread the legs farther back. And as you can see, I spread the legs a little bit back, a little farther away from each other, and it's now more gone to the actual shape it needs to be. And that's another reason why I asked the guy to do these formers for me, so when I am making stuff like this, I can make sure the legs are properly spread out on a character like this, where the legs are more spread out more than normal, where usually the character legs, like for Min Mei, Frey, and whatnot, are fairly close to each other. So using formers like this is a massive help in these builds. So with that said, I'm going to finish up everything else and come back. Or come back when I see fit. Also, there's a new event dress I need to Macross that the game fully knows I'm going to get. This game knows full well I'm going to get that outfit. Now, when I'll get that outfit, I don't know. But I'll be getting it within the event window and whatnot. I just may have to punch the game's face a few times to get the outfit, but I will get the outfit. So that's it. Let's get on with building Tenka. Alright, I got the former fully attached. I cut out the areas I can get into so I can go in there and add the reinforcements and of course close off the legs and whatnot. So it turns out the placement wasn't proper as I expected, so I'm just going to go in there and re-add some popsicle sticks to close that area off to make sure our legs maintain their spacing apart from each other now. So like I said, next thing I gotta do, of course, is add in the reinforcements for here, again, close this, patch this area up, and then I can get on to the next part of this build. Alright, so I got the formers attached. I cut out the holes that way so I can get in there and add in all the reinforcements and whatnot. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more popsicle sticks to here to make sure the spacing for the legs stays where it's at. And then once that's done, then I'm going to go and add a rim of popsicle sticks to the top right here. And then I'm just going to go and add in popsicle sticks throughout wherever necessary to maintain the actual form and whatnot. And I'm actually going to go and work on this area right here because this area is actually supposed to be like this. And it'll look more right than what it is right now. So there is some more manipulation I need. There is some more manipulation I need to do to this model, but generally speaking, this thing's more or less ready to go for the next steps after I get done with the reinforcements. And I'll have to remember to add in something here to make sure this pops out and this pops out. So of course, first things first is I need to shore this area up first. So I'm going to do all that off camera and come back. Remember how I said the game knows I'm going to get her dress? Well, it gave me the first card to get her dress. So, one way or another, I'm getting her dress this event. Even if I have to use booster seeds or whatever they're called, I'm going to get Min May's dress. And this is the first pull. And as you can tell, I'm basically out. But this was my first pull, and the game just gave me the card because it knows full well that it's better off to just give me the card now instead of having to fight me. Because I will always win when I want a Min May dress. I know I'm going off track in this, but I'm just tired of it and I want to get the stupid outfit now. I didn't even use the big ones, I just used the halves. I still have like 3 halves left over. Like I said, the game knew I was going to get her outfit. So it just gave it to me. Heck, and I still have more seeds left over to unlock more. I have fucking 19 bigs? Holy shit, I can probably unlock like 3 outfits with that. I'm fucking hoarding those things until I need to buy it, until I want to unlock something. Okay, so there's a few outfits on Min May's I don't have, but the outfits I really don't like our Halloween one, and one for bathing suit ones, which is something I already have down here, which is this one. This one, and I believe one more somewhere else. But mainly I like this one, so yeah. But like I said, the game knew I was going to get the outfit, so it just gave it to me. And just like that, I am out of popsicle sticks. Now, like I said earlier, I have a 1,000 pack coming in today. It's currently 4:20 a.m. So they'll probably be here in the next 6 to 9 hours, give or take. Obviously, I'm going to be in bed because it's about time for me to go to bed, but at least I ran out of something. I'm actually surprised I ran out of popsicle sticks before running out of hot glue sticks. Usually it's the hot glue sticks I run out of and not the popsicle sticks, but this time it was different. So with that said, where I'm at with Tenka, sorry. This is where I'm at. I'm at the point now to where the split comes into the actual figure and whatnot. I'm actually going to have a split right here. So I got the former already entrenched, and I got the pieces on there to reinforce this little section here. Naturally, what I'll do next is I'll add little pieces to the actual wooden dowel here like I did down here. But like I said, I'm out of popsicle sticks, so I can't do that. So I have to wait for my 1,000 pack to come in, and then I can finally get that done. And then once I get this all fully situated, then I can start on the upper portion of Tenka, which theoretically should go by very quick, considering I'm completely done messing with the legs and whatnot, making sure they're all nice and reinforced, because if I actually put pressure down, I don't see them bending, and I'm putting quite a bit of pressure on the actual main wooden dowel right here. So all the reinforcements I've done are doing their job. So I don't have to worry. Hopefully, I don't have to worry about Tenka just collapsing on me. I'm still going to monitor the ankles like I do with every single build I do. But I think Tenka here is going to be the most robust when it comes to the ankles than any of my other builds. The one thing I do need to do though is I need to figure out a more proper way to support the back end right here, because the current set I got does the job. Now what I'm going to do eventually is that once I actually get Toka finished off and whatnot, I will be adding some actual foam board plates to the bottoms of the feet that actually extend out some. But I'm not going to do that until Tenka is fully complete, because I need to make sure that I actually have her standing at the proper angle. Because if I have her standing too far back or too far forward, one, it won't look right, and two, it'll cause a tip over issue when she's fully built, because right now she's fairly stable on the carpet, but as I actually go to build her out and whatnot and then get the hair attached and whatnot, there's going to be a lot of force pushing her backwards. I don't know about going forwards, but I've yet to actually fully build her off. So with that said, I'm actually going to call this video here and actually upload it, because I actually haven't done any upload on Tenka, even though I've been building her for about 6 days now. Again, the feet and the legs took a lot longer than I initially hoped, hence the original hour or so recording I completely deleted because it was an hour long and I wanted something shorter. And hence, to keep that shorter, I'll actually stop here. Oh yeah, one more thing. I temporarily moved the rim out of my room so I can actually have a place to store Tenka as I build her. Her stance is a lot wider than I initially thought it would be. I knew it was going to be a wide stance, but this is a wide stance. So I'm going to have to figure something out for when I actually finish her off, how I'm going to store her. I have a few ideas in my head. It might actually warrant a complete redo of my closet, but I'm going to do that after I get Tenka made. For right now, I'm actually going to play some video games because I'm building her for a while and I want to do something fun before I actually go to bed. Well, that and watch Biden be a complete, well, we all know what Biden is, a complete fool.